Hello, it's August 24th, Sunday. It's about 10 in the morning. This is a tarot card reading for Reddit user Lxnk. You asked me to give you a reading for your financial future. Doing these practice readings has been very helpful to me. I've never really asked or been asked about finances when it comes to the cards before, so it's really helped me learn how to do better financial readings, I feel. So, as in all my other videos, I've been using the pentacle spread, which forms a pentacle. This spread is unique because instead of using a high suit card to represent the court, we use a major arcana card. The card that I've come to select for general financial readings is the Empress. She represents fertility, and this includes monetary fertility, which we're all hoping for when it comes to our financial situations. The first card represents Earth and what may be holding us back. So in your financial situation, what I see holding you back here is that you've been doing things for other people to hope to influence them, and it's not genuine. So what I'm seeing is if there is a need for money, you're doing things to try to get people to help you out, but they feel that it's not genuine, you don't really care for them, and that you're just doing things to try to get money. And that's really holding you back. So if you take the time to invest more in your relationships, people would be more willing to help you. The second card I see is the card that represents air. This represents the advice, good or bad, other people are giving you about your situation. Here we have a card I really connect with. I've said this in other videos. It's definitely a very strong card for me, and this is the Star. So what the Star tells us is that people in your life are telling you if you just quiet and you just really tune into yourself and the universe, all of your financial questions will be answered. People in your life are telling you you don't have to turn to me or anyone else, not like an outside financial advisor or just friends or family for advice. You know what to do if you're true to yourself and you really take the time to meditate on it. I think that's great advice. So far what I'm seeing is that you need to be more genuine in your relationships and not expect people to give when you're not giving to them, maybe emotionally or intimately. And what I'm also seeing is that you really need to maybe stop trying to rely on others for help in this area and really tune into yourself, take the time to tune in and figure it out for yourself. And I mean rely on others for advice and for monetary assistance. The third card is the card of fire, and this represents any self-doubts you have in the situation. So the Queen of Cups is someone that's extremely captivating both on a physical, mental, emotional, spiritual level. She's someone that really draws people in. So you're having doubts about whether you are the Queen of Cups, whether you embody these traits. And I find that very interesting when we turn back to this card, which is saying you aren't really drawing people in. You aren't bringing in people to help you in this situation, whether advice-wise, money-wise, because you're not being genuine. So you're having these doubts, but your concern really should lie with yourself and with learning to really rely on yourself, to listen to your inner being and rely on yourself when it comes to finances. It's time to stop trying to find advice elsewhere and really figure out what's going on your own. The second card represents water or intuition or what your higher being is trying to tell you. So this is a great card to have in any spread, especially a financial spread. This is the Two of Pentacles, and what he tells us is that you've been having to, say, borrow money from one person to pay off one bill, or what these two cards are telling you, you've been trying to borrow money from one person to pay off one bill here. Your money situation is getting really complicated, really hectic to keep track of everything. And what I am seeing here is that it will work out. And your intuition is telling you that even though it's complicated now, your financial situation will work out, which is reinforced by this card. Other people in your life telling you to really tune in and take responsibility and listen to your own being about what's going on. And your own being is telling you. You don't need to worry now, it's not a good time, but it will be better in the future. Lastly, we have the High Priestess, and she is in the Spirit card, which I find very interesting, and I'll explain why. So this is the Spirit position, and it represents the conclusion of the whole reading. So basically summarizes the whole reading and lets us know what the outcome of the situation is going to be if you continue on this path where you're trying to rely on other people for financial advice and assistance when your inner being has all these answers for you. So the final card is the High Priestess again, and what she represents is the connection to the other worlds, your intuition, your psychic abilities, and if you do believe, the spiritual world. So again, to me, she's really enforcing the fact that it's time to tap in, meditate, use your intuition, whatever you're comfortable with. We all have different spiritual paths, but it's time to really turn in and find out what you need to be doing to reach this financial comfortability that your intuition is already telling you you can achieve. So just what I'm seeing overall is you just need to stop trying to rely on others for financial advice and assistance, and if you can tune in successfully, you're definitely going to be leaving this rough financial period and finding financial success. All right, thank you.